Hello, students, families, and staff. I'm Dr. Tremaine Clarity, Superintendent of the Verona Area School District. Today, I'm excited to share the results of our Student Experience Survey and our Family Caregiver Experience Survey, and to give you some insights into how we will use your feedback to plan for the future. Our staff survey results will be available in the near future. As you know, our strategic framework priority areas guide our approach to providing educational excellence grounded in equity as we work to continuously improve. As a highly desirable district for families and staff, we want to adopt a continuous improvement mindset and always look to grow and strengthen our system at every level. Every family in VSD and all students grades 3 through 12 had an opportunity to provide feedback via survey. Over 3,200 students participated. That is phenomenal. Our overall number of families who participated was lower, but we're looking forward to hearing from more of you in our future. Here are some of the ways we'll be sharing the results, including social media, video, and a full presentation to the Board of Education. The survey is one of multiple feedback loops we use to ensure that we know what we're doing right and what things we could improve. Every opportunity for feedback is a gift, and we're going to use that gift to take action to increase the greatness of Verona Area School District. What I'd like to do now is share our district results from the student survey. When I'm sharing percentages, the number refers to the percentage of respondents who agreed or strongly agreed with the statement. Higher percentages mean more of the respondents agree with the statement, while lower percentages equal fewer of the respondents agreeing. For our students, the first one that we have a celebration is I believe my learning is important at school. The second one that was identified as a strength is I feel my family is treated nicely or with respect at my school. And number three, I have opportunities to be successful at my school. And our fourth bright spot is I believe my principal is a good leader. Now, let's look at areas that students identified as areas of improvement. They are I like going to school each day. I feel students are nice or show respect to each other at my school. I feel safe on the bus. And I believe that bathrooms are clean and well maintained during the school day. Based on those results, I want to share some of our next steps and improvement actions with you. The first thing we did was break the data down by school and share it with each school. Secondly, we provided time for leaders from each school to review their data and start developing specific strategies to address students' feedback. You'll be happy to hear that our students will be involved in developing these improvement strategies, and they'll be active participants in implementing the strategies. Now, on to our results from our families. From our parents and guardians, here are the bright spots they shared. I believe teachers, staff, and administrators at the school demonstrate a genuine concern for my child. I am treated with respect at this school. I believe my child has the necessary classroom supplies and equipment for effective learning. And I believe the school is clean and well maintained. Now, let's look at our areas of focus identified by parents and guardians. The four they identified as areas of improvement are I regularly receive feedback from school staff on how well my child is doing. I receive positive phone calls, emails, or notes about my child. I believe school administration makes decisions that are in the best interest of children and families. And I believe school rules are enforced consistently. Families also had the opportunity to answer open ended questions, and we received hundreds of comments that we've sorted into the most prominent themes. The most prominent themes from families for what is working well are we have dedicated and caring staff, we have a variety of courses and extracurricular activities, we have overall positive culture and environment, we have effective operations and facilities, and general communication about social wide events is a positive. Here are the areas of growth that our families share with us. That is, consistency with addressing student behavior and discipline, student-specific communication, consistency, and timeliness, advanced learning opportunities, implementation of grading, homework, and retake policies, and student wellness, including lunch, recess, and nutritional concerns. In summary, families across all grade levels appreciate our staff's personal investment, the variety of programs we offer, and our warm welcoming culture. They also ask for more consistent behavior management, clearer student specific communication, and more academic opportunities. While most families say they do receive updates, they sometimes feel overwhelmed by multiple platforms and prefer to have more proactive, individualized news about their children. In response to these feedback, we're taking action. Our team is currently reviewing our grading practices to ensure that our instruction, assessments, and reports are based on clear standards. Every week, our educators meet to plan lessons and design assessments using rubrics aligned with the Wisconsin standards. This helps us provide better feedback and track student progress. Additionally, our advanced learning teams are examining student data to ensure every student has opportunities they need to continue growing as learners. The Board of Education recently updated the policy with the support of the Wellness Committee. The committee is taking action to enhance physical activity, mental health, physical safety, and nutritional employee wellness. In closing, I want to thank you for the honor of serving as superintendent. I'm equally appreciative of the positive feedback and areas of growth. This information is crucial as we continue our journey to be the national model of excellence grounded in equity. Thank you.